Ryan, we just had an interesting journey with a client that came to us with a need for colocation, not wanting to essentially act as their own data center anymore. Mm-hmm. So, and I feel like their needs, they didn't change over time, but we kind of uncovered what they really do need. So I want you to talk about that a little bit.
Sure. So initial need was colocation. They were at a service provider that wasn't meeting their needs. They were looking for someone outside of their current geographical region to give them some better availability and a disaster recovery. We went through and introduced them to a number of different providers, and I think the light bulb started to go off on what else could we do with not having to maintain a SAN infrastructure, with not having to do the same, managing multiple hypervisors. And as we kept peeling back the layers of the onion and looking a little bit deeper, we found this same colo and infrastructure provider could help give them a single platform for storage, for CPU and compute, and also remove a number of additional software and licensing components that they wouldn't need anymore. They wouldn't need to manage it, they wouldn't need to update it, they wouldn't need to pay for it. Just getting a better scalable environment.
And Oracle is their ERP provider. So why would this have any impact on their ERP?
Sure. So the colo and connectivity provider that's hosting the infrastructure has cloud on-ramps to Oracle as well as AWS and Azure that help accelerate as Oracle starts to move pieces of this on-premise software into the Oracle cloud. Our client can simply just make the right routing choices in their network and on-ramp those services and scale down on their infrastructure, scale up on the cloud, and it's all on the same platform. They don't have to start over from scratch when that starts to happen.
Gotcha. So I feel like when this started, this was like a simple colocation project, and it's a small price tag, and like that price tag got much bigger, but they picked up on so many more capabilities along the way. Yeah. If you had to point to the top one or two reasons why they went from just, hey, we're going to reuse hardware, we're going to put that in someone else's data center, all the way to we're not going to host any of it anymore, we're not going to worry about licensing. Like what would you feel like the top one or two reasons why they went from here to here?
Yeah, they had a significant event with their SAN. They installed firmware in their DRaaS site, upgrade went well, they did it in their production site, similar hardware, caused downtime. That was one of those big events where they said, we shouldn't be doing this anymore. Not only is it a large capital investment and there's a lot of management hours and people have to work on Sundays, but when things go wrong, it was just them. So working with an infrastructure provider that's doing a lot of that stuff and has that support for them lets a small team do a lot more with the same amount of resources.
You know what I love too is this is the same company too that now has it was mandated from the higher ups of we're going to take day-to-day management tasks that aren't really adding that much value to the bottom line and moving those off to other providers, managed services, so that they can focus on applications and just activities that really kind of drive value.
Yep. So that's exactly what we ended up doing, is helping them find a platform to do more of the business type projects versus just making sure the lights are on and blinking and things are running.
Cool. All right. Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, you're welcome.